Hi, this is Caroline Gosselin, and this is the maiden voyage of This Week with the Experienced New Jersey team. And I'd like to welcome Nicole Prato to the show. Nicole is one of our newer agents. She's actually been with me for over a year, just over a year,
Mhm.
but recently became a founding member of the new Experienced New Jersey team. So, Nicole, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Are you joining us from East Hanover today?
Yes, I'm in East Hanover. I have my beautifully lit window in front of me. We
Awesome.
just moved here in September. We closed on our house in September, got married in October, and here we are.
Awesome. Well, welcome. So I just wanted to kind of introduce everybody to the Experience New Jersey name because it is a new, this is a 2022 project for us. We were formerly known as the Gosselin Group. I think, people have been asking me like, why did you change to the name Experience New Jersey? And I think there are a couple reasons for that. One is that, we really wanted something to really explain to people that we work in New Jersey. When I go to conferences across the country and I'm with colleagues, the Gosselin group just didn't really indicate where I was from or what state I serviced.
Mhm.
So I like the pivot to Experience New Jersey because I think people really, they get it right off the bat. Oh, got it. You're from New Jersey. You're all about creating experiences for your clients in New Jersey. That was one, that was one main reason. But also, when building a team, I think, it was hard to get some go-getters who really wanted to kind of affiliate, kind of vertically under the Gosselin group. And the kind of agents that we want to attract are really agents who take their business seriously, who want to do this full time, do this long term. And I wanted to just create a platform where you could use the Experience New Jersey team as a foundation to build your business. And so I'm glad that you kind of bought into the vision. And kind of, how has it been so far for you?
It's been good. I really love the name, and a lot of my clients love the name too. They feel like it's very credible and that we know what we're talking about, which we do. So it's been good. It's been great actually. Everyone, we're able to serve our clients better. We have more support through the New Jersey brokers, through other people in EXP, through our team that we've grown on the back end, on our admin side. Everyone is amazing. So it's been awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. And you just got a $1.6 million listing,
I
which
did.
you
I
just
did.
launched last week. So congratulations.
Thank you. It was that's a big step in my career. It's one of the most popular homes in our town. It's unlike any other house really that's here. And I was called to list it instead of, the agents that have been here for 20, 30, 40 years because our team is doing something differently that they're not doing and it's catching people's eyes.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, not to, toot our own horn, but I would say that, uh, you know, you did exactly what people on teams should do, which is leverage each other's successes.
Yes.
And I love that, last year we sold the highest priced home in East Hanover, and then sold another one on the same street. And you sent a mailer
Mhm.
to that street, just kind of letting them, letting the residents know that we were there if anybody else was wanting to sell. And lo and behold, you got a call from somebody who said, well, actually, yes, we do.
Yes.
And so kudos to you, because I don't think that it's the experience of every agent to have their first listing be a $1.6 million listing. So
And I have to say, I think it was partially the mailer and leveraging the team, but I also really dove into the community. So it wasn't just Joe Schmo sending them a letter. It was, oh, I've seen this person out at the deli. I've seen this person walking their dog. I've seen them on Facebook. So it's just being exposed on all different platforms and just being an active member, a good active member in the community.
yeah, and so that kind of reminds me of the book club that we were a part of recently, where we read Ninja Selling,
Yes.
and how it talks about, you can't fake being authentic. Like, you have to be involved in your community. And I love that you just recently got married and you moved, you bought a house in East Hanover, and you like dove into the community and started highlighting local businesses and, bringing value to the community, the online community, e-loops. And I think that you're just doing all the right things. And I think people are really feeling your authenticity, and feeling that you're going to bring value, to the community, as a resident, as a realtor, and all of that. So congratulations, and here's to you becoming the queen of East Hanover, right?
That's right. Where's my crown? I'm still waiting. When the house closes, maybe I'll get a crown.
So yeah, and I love that you're leveraging. I mean, obviously, we made the move recently from a traditional brokerage to a more progressive brokerage called EXP Realty, and which is a cloud-based brokerage, which is what makes it so unique, right? It's kind of one of the first of its kind. Although I will say, I think Ryan Serhant, like a week or two, just launched his own cloud-based brokerage. So it seems to be in vogue. But Glenn Sanford, who's the founder of EXP, had this idea back in 2009. And, we're actually the fastest growing brokerage in the history of real estate, which kind of goes to show that the ideas are really taking hold. And I think, a lot of the technology, a lot of the training, a lot of the tools, is a big reason why we moved over. And I love that you've been leveraging those for yourself, and for your clients. So, but let's kind of talk about, how you came to real estate. Tell us, like, what did you get your degree in, and what have you been doing for the past 4 or 5 years, and what made you hop over to real estate?
Sure. So I went to Seton Hall University, and I know your son goes to Seton Hall Prep. And so my grandpa went to Seton Hall Prep, and I had never heard of Seton Hall University. It's this tiny little college. Apparently they have a good basketball team. And I went there. I got my degree in teaching, in education. I taught for 4 years, and I did real estate on the side while still teaching for about a year. And then I just left in October to do real estate full time.
Awesome. And I just remember the day that you made the decision, to really stop doing two things, not halfway. I mean, you were a full-time teacher and you were doing it very well, but your passion was real estate, and you took the brave step of saying, I'm gonna go all in. So that's exciting. And then you got married, and then you adopted a dog, which we're big dog lovers on the team, right? We all have adopted pets. But so, all right, well, let me kind of pivot the conversation a little bit and talk about, some of the other reasons why our move to EXP has kind of opened our minds to why real estate is a little bit different. I mean, do you want to kind of talk about how having ownership in the company, as somebody who's young to the business and looking to build a career, like how important was that to you?
I didn't realize how important it was until I really started diving into it. So a lot of people, I'm 26, so a lot of people my age, they don't really know the power of stock and the power of really having truly your own business. So once I figured that all out, and I spoke to my husband and I spoke to other people at EXP and saw, their profit margins, and it's like no other. It makes you want to work harder because you're earning money more for yourself and not just promoting a traditional company for them to spend millions of dollars on their advertising. You kind of get to, again, have your own business.
Yeah, I love that. And I think, a lot of the way the model is set up is that it really encourages collaboration. And I mean, everybody knows that I'm big into conferences and big into, coaching and mentorship. And I have been, seeking that out my entire, real estate career. And I've had some great mentors along the way. And actually, we'll probably have her on the show soon, if we can get on her schedule. But Veronica Figueroa from Orlando, from the Fig Team in Orlando, is one of my mentors. And it's amazing. I mean, I think, over the past year, she's been so open with sharing all of the information. I think most of the agents that are out there, sharing their playbook and, trying to collaborate and help others, build what they've built, is kind of what's different. I think like, traditionally realtors have always kind of operated in their own little silo. Like we're all, supposed to be competitors, like you can't really share information. But I think, and I think this is probably part of why you came to the team as well, is that this is a much more collaborative environment. And, we're looking to really build kind of like a, not a vertical team, but a horizontal team where we can stand shoulder to shoulder with other realtors that are, experienced, have a foothold in their communities, and really kind of create a collective of agents that, share best practices, all while, sharing and pooling together their resources to create kind of like a back office, kind of an administrative and foundational kind of backbone to support us so that we can do what we do best, just like, just yesterday or the day before, you were doing a party for Valentine's Day. And I love that you went to the local bakery and you got, a bunch of their, I don't know, those those chocolate covered strawberries look really, really good. And those little cookies, and you highlighted them. And like, that takes a lot of time. Like, let's not kid around, right? Like, social media and pouring into your community takes a lot of time. And if we can kind of take the, the back end administrative stuff off your plate, I think you can do more of that, right? Which helps you grow your business. So that's our goal. And I'm just going to put it out there because I don't know who's watching, but hopefully some of our colleagues are watching. But we, this is our foundational year as the Experience New Jersey team, and we really want to create, a collective of agents at all levels. But we are looking for our founding 10 this year. And you are the first of our founding 10. We've been talking to a lot of people recently who have, approached us. It's not even that, we're seeking these people out. They've literally just been attracted to kind of the energy, the collaboration, and the newness, I think, of this model in their eyes, because again, EXP has been around for a long time. But I think that, it would be great if we could find, a few, specifically 10 other realtors this year that would love to kind of join our collective and, use our media, PR, marketing resources, our transaction coordinator, listing coordinator. We're building all that out to be able to really support and put out just better work, more cohesive experiences for our clients. I think at the end of the day, when I made the switch, like I think around Christmas time, I made an announcement on social, and I said, basically to me, this boils down to an empowered realtor empowers their clients. And I think you're a perfect example of that, in that you went all out with your clients on Francesca Court. I mean, you've been going there every day for showings. You really put together a beautiful marketing package. And I feel your devotion to your clients, and I honor that. And so hopefully this year we can find, a few more colleagues who kind of want to do what we're doing. And like I said, kind of stand shoulder to shoulder and do it alongside us. So.
And just adding on to that, it's our founding 10, and really anybody that joins the team, it's a job, right? So you're really interviewing. We're not just taking anybody off the street. We're really making sure, that everyone aligns with the team's vision and that they have the growth mindset. They realize that there's enough real estate for everyone. And it doesn't have to be a cutthroat industry, right? Like we really can collaborate and work together. And so that's something to consider as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, look, I think last year we served 65 families. This year we would like to push it to 100. So I'm so happy that you're with us on this journey. And Nicole, I guess we'll be seeing you and hopefully hosting some more interesting industry leaders, thought leaders, and local businesses on this show. So be sure to send us your recommendations if you have any. So Nicole, thanks for being here today. And I know you've got some showings to head to. So
I do. Thanks, guys, for having me. Okay.
All right. Thank you.